Tonight? Oh, it actually works. Hey, I'm Scott Maxwell, and I know a lot of the folks here in the room. There's a few new folks, I guess, who moved to College Park. Welcome to Lake Worth. I'm a 30-year resident of Lake Worth, and I want to tell you a little story of how I ended up in Lake Worth. When I came to Palm Beach County many, many years ago, one of the first things I asked folks was, where should I find a place to live? And everybody told me the same three things. They said, do not go to Lake Worth, stay away from Lake Worth, and avoid Lake Worth like the plague. Well, my wife will often tell me that I don't listen very well, because here I am. My wife and I got married, we bought our house in Lake Osborne, and we were just thrilled to death to find out that this city had so many wonderful attributes going for it, but they really weren't being maximized. So I got involved with the city back in the early 2000s on the Code Enforcement Board, and really started to dig in and see what some of the root causes of our problems here, particularly in some of our blighted neighborhoods. So here I am, so many years later. Been very fortunate to be elected to the commission several times. I've got Pam Trello and Andy Amoroso came onto the commission in 2011, and things really started to turn around. We were finally able to do the fundamental things that most municipalities had already been doing, that we just, for whatever reason, weren't doing. So today, we're proud to tell you that you're getting new roads. We've reduced your electric rates for those residential rates to, I should say, bills to lower than FP&L. Hundreds of millions of dollars in new investment from the private sector, which is creating jobs, particularly in the Department of Commerce. And of course, as Pam mentioned earlier, we had the $40 million bond for your roads, another almost $80 million, I guess, for the utilities, for the underground water lines, which I know those of you here in this part of town have really struggled with bad quality water over the years. You know, so unfortunate that our predecessors built this really nice water plant, this RO plant, that's got the best water in the world, but they didn't have the foresight to see that the water lines that were going to supply the water were capable of doing it properly. So we've made a lot of adult decisions in the last 4 or 5 years, and they're paying off for us. This is not the old Lake Worth, this is the new Lake Worth. And I think everybody's starting to recognize that. So without further ado, I'll thank you all very much for listening to me this evening, and I'll encourage every one of you to come out on Tuesday and vote for me, Scott Maxwell, and let's keep moving Lake Worth forward. Thanks a lot.